All right, welcome everyone. My name is Nick Hershey. I'm the president of the Mortgage Calculator. We are a lender that is different than any other lender out there. So I'd like to thank everyone for joining us. We can explain a little bit more about what we mean there. So first we'll go through a little bit of a background presentation, and then we'll actually go through a demo here. And I have a little more in-depth demo than I usually do today, so we will see how that goes. So first up here, as you see, we are not your traditional mortgage lender. We have a background in marketing and technology, and we are truly an AI mortgage technology company. So we have a full cloud-based platform, basically allows brokers or loan officers to plug into our system and scale up their business more using our AI and, of course, all of our lead systems to maximize their earnings. So let's talk a little bit more about the big ticket items here. So first off, we have the ability to earn up to 275 basis points or 100% commission for those coming from the broker world there. So we definitely have some great compensation plans. Another one of our biggest features is our proprietary Calvin AI platform. You can see that built into everything that we have here. It's built into our full CRM, POS, LOS. We've written every line of code for everything you're about to see. And of course, our Calvin AI is built into every step of the way. And again, we are all about leads. So we come from a marketing background. We are all about generating leads for the team here. So there are unlimited company leads from all kinds of different places we will check out today. And we give those to new and veteran loan officers both. So let's get into a little more details here. So first off, let's talk about the business model. So we're approved with over 135 lenders and investors. That includes non-delegated correspondent, where we are the lender funding the loan with our own funds, but using our investors to underwrite, as well as a traditional wholesale broker model. That way we always have access to the best rates and pricing. Now you're typically going to find that at one of our 5,000 plus in-house loan programs, where we are the lender funding the loan with our own funds. And in case there's any reason we can't do that, we want to make sure we're partnered with a wholesale broker that can offer that program. And we do everything standard, conventional via USDA, Non-QM, DSCR. Those are the types of deals we do in-house, non-delegated. Once we start going a little bit outside the box, FHA, DPA, HELOC, commercial, fix and flip, things like that, those are the typical types of deals we will work with a wholesale brokered partner. Again, what's important is we have a home for every lead that comes through the door. And how do we make this all happen? Again, it's all about the proprietary technology. So we've written every line of code for everything you're about to see. And it is a full AI lead generating website. This is just one page of it here you're looking at, but there are hundreds of different lead capture pages here for all of our team members to get access to instantly. And it is a full AI powered POS, CRM, and LOS. We'll show you all that here in a second. Basically, what that means, one login for you, one login for your customer, no matter which one of our hundreds of lenders, banks, or investors, or thousands of loan programs, or just one place for you and your customer at all times. And we can also pull instant AI pricing with our 5,000 plus in-house loan programs and even get updates as the rates change throughout the day. And with our system here, our AI lead flow, they can come in from lead to pulling their own live rates, completing their own 1003, pulling their own credit, and getting a fully ready to go 1003 ready for you to originate in our system without you lifting a finger. And we're able to do that with all of our API integrations. So we have over 50 integrations with some of the technology partners you might be used to. So we have an Encompass-based LOS system, but you don't need to log into Encompass. You can use our system there and control it fully. We use Optimal Blue for pricing. No logins needed there. Just click the button. 5 AMCs are integrated at the click of a button there. You get the point. Everything is just a click away in our platform there. And as we mentioned before, we also have our proprietary Calvin AI built into every step of the system here, including our dual Oz. So a lot of platforms have dual Oz, Fannie and Freddie side by side. We take that a step further, run that through our AI to see which is going to be the best option for our borrower in that exact situation. We also use our AI to analyze all our different conditional approval updates. So every time we get an update from an underwriter, our AI will instantly analyze it, update the conditions in the file, request any new documents we need from our borrower, request any updates we need from insurance, title, etc., and do all of that instantly and automatically. So our AI is always working to close our loan for us. And since we are all remote here, we are very passionate about leaving all of the trainings and support at your fingertips at all times. So you can find typically everything you need in our 24/7 online training center. Jump in there, take new courses, upgrade your skills, access any of our trainings. And we even have a partnership with the mortgage school. So you can even get a discount on adding a new state, for example. Or if you're not licensed yet, you can use our discount there to get your license. And of course, discounts on your yearly CE as well. And in our system, we have thousands of hours of recorded trainings, everything we need from structuring loans, clearing conditions, everything you need is just a click away. And if there's anything outside of that, you can use our Calvin AI instant loan support, have it read through all the different guidelines from all our different investors, and find some different pieces of information that might be useful for you to get your loan to that next step. We also have our compliance AI program with all the federal and state regulations, so you can always get an instant compliance answer 24/7. And with our system here, we always assign an in-house processor to every file, as well as a sales manager to help you push that loan from start to finish, no matter whether it's broker or non-del. You get a couple teammates on your side here to help you every step of the way. And the final category here, we definitely love to close any type of loan in our 35 licensed states. But one thing we do love to do that is different, we love to close our DSCR business purpose loans and can do that in 13 additional states with no additional license required. So a great opportunity for everybody to expand your footprint without necessarily having to add a bunch of new licenses. And we have all kinds of ways we can get you company leads. We'll go over here in a second. There are unlimited sources for company leads. And we also give out free leads with closing and other weekly sales incentives. So we give you free leads all kinds of different ways. And if you want to purchase your own leads at full comp instead of the lead split, you can. So there's ways for you to take our lead campaigns, put your budget on them, and generate your own leads at full comp. Or if you already know what you're doing and know how to generate leads, you can use our real-time API there to import those into our system in real time. And we also have a cool feature where you can click a button at any time to refer deals to your teammates for 75 basis points. Maybe you're not licensed in that state. Maybe you've never done that loan type before. Maybe you're brand new. Just click that button and work with your teammates and still earn a great 75 basis points commission. So now let's quickly go over the loan officer compensation plans. So two different plans here, two different ways to approach your business. First up here on the left, our standard loan officer comp plan. You can earn 150 basis points on your self-generated leads. That's 1.5% of the loan amount in commission. And a simple 50-50 split means 75 basis points or 0.75% of the loan amount commission on any company leads you close here on this plan. And you have access to a bonus of 50 basis points on any volume over 2 million. We want to give you a platform to scale up. Once you do, we're going to get more comp back to you. And there are no monthly fees or transaction fees or other fees on this plan. We've written every line of code, so we don't have to charge any fees there for our teammates. And this includes our website, AI-powered CRM, POS, LOS. Everything you're about to see is included instantly and automatically. Now our newer plan here on the right, Loan Officer Unlimited, maybe for loan officers with a little more experience that want to take their business into their own hands and have the ability to earn up to 100% commission. So for charging our customers 275 basis points, we can earn 275 basis points on our self-generated leads. That's 2.75% of the loan amount commission. And simple 50-50 split on this plan means 137.5 basis points or 1.375% of the loan amount commission on any company leads on this plan. And you do have first access to some of our hot quote premium leads. I'll show you here in a second. And that is because you're paying a $2.99 per month platform fee to cover all your costs for the company here. And there are no transaction fees or per closing fees here. Other platforms charge per closing. We do not. We simply have that $2.99 per month platform fee to cover the company costs here on our end. So two different ways to approach your business here as a loan officer. Feel free to click the button and get the full breakdown on the plan if you want to go to the next step. But let's quickly go into an actual demo on the system here. So let me quickly switch gears and pull up our CRM. So this is our CRM. Just like any other CRM, has the basic information for our test customer here. We can take notes, we can send the customer emails, we can send the customer a text, we can start a quote for the customer, and we can use our Calvin AI Assist to help us generate an email or text, whatever we need to do. And you see here all of our information stacks up. We can see any emails, calls, texts, whatever we've done with the customer in the past. Access all of our quotes and tasks, set tasks for follow-ups, everything you would need here to work your customer, just like any other CRM. Now, what starts to make our system very customized is when we go to our quoting system. So once you have some info here for your customer to set up a quote, we'll pull up our quote screen. And within a few minutes, just putting in a few pieces of info, there's about 6 pieces of info you need here, just to set up the basics of the quote, the loan amount, LTV, FICO score, estimated, etc. You can click this button here to get the live rates from OB instantly and select those for your customer, put a few notes in here in the system, and you can instantly generate a nice, pretty quote that looks like this for your customer to take action. So you see here, this is our demo quote. Obviously, we want to put maybe better notes in here. And as soon as the customer's ready, they can actually take action on this quote and initiate a loan application. So you see here, you can see all the discount points, lender credit options, all the different rate choices, payments, APRs for the different rate choices, a little breakdown of the loan. You can see the Google map here. We also have the Zestimate. If it's this is a commercial property, so it didn't work. But if you have an actual address for a real property, we'll show the Zestimate as well. It'll show the proposed loan info, a little breakdown of the quote here. We also pull an instant insurance estimate from our customers. This one's a little crazy because it's a commercial property, but you get the point there. Our estimated lender fees are included. Again, the customer can start their loan application instantly. And most importantly, we have you here and all your legal information. But of course, you can also tag your realtor partners as well and keep them abreast of the deal and keep them tagged the whole time so that they're included every step of the way. Now, the best part of this is once your customer clicks Start My Loan, you don't need to do anything. They do everything on their own. They go ahead and complete their loan application, pull their credit. Everything is instant and automatic. They pay for the credit report, and everything is here in our system. You see this customer now completed 100% of the loan application here. You can see the credit pull was pulled in here. You can see they started to maybe upload documents. This is our demo deal. And as soon as that's all in the system, you can then pull it up in Encompass instantly. And the loan has already started here. You can see the Encompass file started in, the loan's already started in Encompass. We have a loan number, everything set up. All the basics are here. The liabilities are imported from the credit report. Everything is set up. And as we mentioned before, we have a pretty cool feature here. You can click on dual Oz, click one button here, run that through Fannie and Freddie at the same time, and have our Calvin AI analyze it as well. So everything is set up here in the system, start to finish, instantly and automatically. And as I mentioned, the customers pull their own credit report. And all you have to do is pull up the loan, originate the loan, and get it ready to go. Now, once your loan is in underwriting and you get your conditions, that is where some of the coolest parts of Calvin kick in as well. So in just a few minutes here, you can click on manage conditions, and we can put in, for example, I already set this up, but if we just load up our DU sample findings, so I just loaded up a sample of a test file here, John homeowner test, John homeowner sample DU, and we can instantly have our AI analyze it. It generates all of these conditions instantly, syncs them into our system. You can see here that it instantly sends an email out to you as the loan officer of all the different conditions. It tells you how to analyze all the different conditions, gives you tips, links to the Fannie Mae selling guide that you might need, everything you need to help you work on those conditions. It instantly analyzes those conditions and requests documents from our borrower. So it requested, in that case, the DU said we needed a social security number verification. It said we needed some alimony verification. So you see here, it not only analyzed it, it also put nice, pretty explanation here for our customer. Now, the customer was then sent a nice, pretty needs list with all of the details instantly and automatically. This all went out instantly to our customer, all from the AI reading our PDF of our DU approval. This is all instant and automatic. So once we pull this loan up and see all of our documents were requested, so you see our alimony verification is pending here. The customer can now upload it when they're ready. We can see it here on the same tab. Don't have to leave the tab. We can see here our conditions are all here. Again, don't have to leave the tab. We can now connect documents to the conditions. If they're already in Encompass, we can assign a folder. If they're already in the file here, we can send a comment to the underwriter. We can dispute it. If we don't think this is a valid condition, have our team help you dispute that condition. We can ask processor for help. Obviously, we can mark it fulfilled. All these different tools here, all in one tab. Now, let's talk about where these leads come from. So I can't show you here my Google Voice here, which is where I work on my leads, but I will show you a snippet of it. So we always have leads coming in at all times, and typically you're going to see all the best leads come to you based on your state. So the 5 loan officers that are licensed in that state, whenever that lead comes in, the first 5 at random get sent a text, and the first to claim it gets it. If those first 5 don't claim it in 5 minutes, we send it to the next 5, and next 5, and so on and so forth. So what you see here is a screenshot of our actual live lead flow. So this was this morning here. You can see I had some national business purpose DSCR leads come in, Texas hot quotes. Those hot quotes are where a customer filled out everything and is wanting information, wanting an actual live quote. They're usually under contract or similar. So those are some of the best leads. You can see some Illinois purchase leads, and the list goes on. They come in every minute. As soon as you click that button, you can claim that lead. If someone's already claimed it, it will tell you, of course, because there's only one lead or one MLO assigned per lead. Now, there's other ways to get access to company leads as well. So you can claim those live leads that are coming in. But if someone doesn't claim them, or there are some other sources, we have our auto dialer. So just like other CRMs and systems there, we have our auto dialer plugged in here where we can call hundreds of leads in a day. We can drop them automatic text message, emails, all those kinds of different things. And you'll see there's all kinds of different lists here. You see some purchase leads for Tennessee. But we have some hot quotes, some recycled leads, we have some cold calls, we have business purpose leads, all kinds of different leads in here from the system. Some may be cold calls, some may be older leads, and some may even be the hot leads that are coming in that just haven't been claimed yet. So all kinds of different ways to get access to our company leads here at Scale. And again, there's unlimited leads. We always refill them if we're ever running low. Now, as we mentioned before, if you want to generate your own leads at full compensation, we have a few different ways to do that. So if you want to take our ads, if you like those leads that you just saw that you're getting and you're able to access and you're able to claim, if you like those, you want to get more, but you want to earn more on them, you can actually purchase those campaigns. We'll take our exact same campaign that we're already generating those same leads from. We'll put your budget on it and route those leads directly to you. You don't need to know how to set up ads. You don't need to know how to set up, route those leads or set up a campaign or do any of that. We'll just take our exact campaign, copy it, and route those leads directly to you. So a few different options for budget here, a few different ways to get different leads. Now, the other thing you can do if you want to generate your own leads is, if you already know what you're doing, you can use our webhook here to import those in real time. So everybody gets access to their webhook. Follow a few simple instructions here, and you can import leads from basically anywhere. And that is how the leads work. So let's talk about the next steps here. So first off, I'm going to pull up our state licensing map. So if you want to take the next step, obviously you need to be licensed in at least one state we are licensed. So if you're not licensed yet, we'll talk about how to get your license here in a second. But if you are licensed, we need to sponsor you in at least one state we are licensed here. So you'll notice all the green states here, we are licensed. You need to be licensed in at least one of these states. It does not matter where you live. You just need to have one of these same licenses we do for us to sponsor you and for you to come on board. So if you're ready to do that, you can go ahead and click the button here again at themortgagecalculator.com/join. This is the page we're on. I will put it in the chat there again. And just click the button for the applicable plan, and you can get the full contract. It will break it down. You don't need to sign it right then. It'll email it as well. You can sign it at your leisure. Please review it. Take your time. And again, if you're not licensed, you can go to themortgagecalculator.com/training. That's this page here. You can get your license. You can work with our partners there. They have the National 20-Hour Course. Again, you can get our discount there from our partnership and include some practice tests and some study guidelines and resources as well. And of course, once you finish, you can come on board and take those next steps. So I will go ahead and drop that in the chat again, and we will go ahead and stop recording and open it up for questions today.